Good question. I think.
And in office, when sun is not there, is it necessary to use?
I think the answer was given in the panel discussion
Yes,
that we had, where it was very clearly mentioned that A, whether you work in the office or you travel in a car, even with tinted glasses, it's important to have a sunscreen as the first line of protection, not just on the face, but also on all uncovered parts of the body. Neck could be the wrists and the forearms and so on. And talking about skin care, so I think we cannot really differentiate between the use by a woman or a man. And I think it's important for both. So it's no longer a nice to have a makeup accessory. It's more to do with skin care that we are talking about, and that's common whether you are a man, a child, or a woman.
Thank you.
Thank you. Dee, what are your thoughts, Nisya?
May I add to that, sir? I was nodding away. Good afternoon, friends. It's such a pleasure to see all of you here. It's a very, very important day in all of our lives. Suncross is a brand that has clearly been endorsed by dermatologists across the country. And it's just so wonderful that now it's going to be a part of the mainstream market and be accessible to a larger consumer base. And I think what the panel discussion would highlight and reiterate is in my case, a well-known fact, and hopefully in the case of many more people now, shall become a well-known fact that protection is the most vital thing for skin and skin health. So my mother has been told over the years that even if she is at home and she's not stepping out, she should be wearing sun protection. And this is what she's always told me. So it's actually the A of skincare, the first and the most vital component of skincare and health. And for men and women, men must just as beautiful and we must just be as healthy as women. And I'm sure eventually we will wear Manning as well to endorse this brand.
It was very exciting backstage and you were talking about all these facts that you were reading up about skin. Skin is the largest organ in our body.
Yes. Many of us don't know that skin is the largest organ in our body. It's also the primary indicator of health. Anxious, you're stressed, you're worked up, it shows up on the post. And it's interesting how human beings tend to care so much about physical aspects of their body, but we miss out on some of the most fundamental, most crucial things, and it starts with sun protection.
Bravi. Any more questions?
Yes,
ma'am. We've got
Hi, Via.
Hi, I'm sorry, I can't
There
see
she
you.
is.
Yeah.
Okay. Hi.
This is Janine.
Good to see you,
I
ma'am.
would like to thank you, same here, for a particular film because you guys keep and going on.
We spend
quite
a
out
lot of time in the sun. In fact, I've just completed a very interesting journey from the source of the Ganga all the way to sea. And I was filming close to 17 hours in a day. And the day would start at the crack of dawn and sometimes end very late in the night. And harsh, brutal sun, even though we were filming in the winter months. So that's another answer to your question, sir, that irrespective of what time of year, it's important to have skin protected. And I really think that it was the sunscreen that helped me get through. Because what tends to happen with skin when it's exposed to harsh sunlight for a period of time is getting dull. It starts forming itchiness. Then you start seeing that even when you wear makeup, it doesn't sit evenly on the skin. You don't feel, the skin doesn't really shine. It's not healthy. So I was lucky that I was protected.
Yes, ma'am.
Sorry, there's a gentleman in the...
Thank you.
Hello.
I'm just happy men are asking questions.
Congratulations.
Thank you, sir.
This is Raj, member of the press.
Thank
I'd like
you.
to know that how this sun cross is different from other sunscreen.
Well, it's very clear. They've already announced it several times. But when you have the endorsement of the experts in the medical field who know skin health better than I guess you and I would, when you have the endorsement, then there's no room for doubt or debate or concern or worry. It's very clear. It's one, at three levels, it's just so wonderful to be able to work with a brand. One is that when a brand has great ethic, it really, just makes the association one that feels a matter of pride. And the other is that when they've been in the market for a while and they've earned the reputation they have for being the leading brand in protection, that adds to the of association. And third and most important from the personal level is the kind of people that I get to work with. It's been a phenomenal team working with each and every one of them. They're just so respectful, they're so considerate, and I think that personal respect and that personal consideration that a team has at a human level then starts reflecting in even the way the brand is perceived and the way the brand is carried forward. So it's easy to be an endorser, but it's wonderful to be also for a brand that you truly believe in, that you truly care for, and one that basically augurs so much respect, inherently. It just happens naturally.
Other question is that this red circle in the square, what it indicates? This
Yeah, on the packaging?
yeah, on this,
This?
the upper one. Upper.
This?
Yeah.
This is a green dot,
Green,
meaning,
okay,
yeah,
so-
it's a vegetarian.
So what that indicates?
It indicates that